Right, let's start with significant transfer news. Trent Alexander-Arnold is moving closer to joining Real Madrid.
This is all very simple. Trent Alexander-Arnold is a traitor.
Trent is very close to joining Real Madrid this summer after 20 years at Liverpool, none of which have been playing first in football. As you can see, Liverpool fans are not happy. So that begs the question, is Trent making a mistake? I think there are two sides to this argument. The side that Trent wants to leave Liverpool and join Real Madrid, and the other side that our fans are angry about him leaving, and most of all the way that he's leaving Liverpool. So first of all, I want to say that I can definitely see Trent's side. I can definitely agree to the decision of him leaving Liverpool. He is in his prime, he's 26, and this is the right time for him to leave England and join another team overseas, like Real Madrid, for example. I mean, if he ties down his contract for another 4 years, you feel like more obligated to remain at Liverpool for the next 4 years, and that would end up him being 30 or 31 if he's a 5-year contract. And for him, being 31, you don't know how you'll be in terms of fitness-wise, how the footballing world will be around you. You don't have any certainty around him being able to play football in 4 years from now. So this feels like the perfect time in your prime, leave Liverpool, join another team overseas, to expand your football career horizon, to give you more experience, and to play on a team that's going to bring you more trophies. Because as well, Trent has also almost accomplished everything you had with Liverpool. He's won the Champions League once, he's won the Premier League once, he's about to win it again this year, and he became an idol for many Liverpool fans throughout the last years, and really the only things that he had left to accomplish was maybe go after Gerrard's legacy at Liverpool, or try to go through accolades about the most assists ever from a Premier League player, or the defender most assists. I think he has that already, but still, go through those accolades that maybe he doesn't really care about. And a big factor why I think leaving Real Madrid joining Real Madrid and leaving Liverpool, leaving England, which is a very familiar environment for him, is the fact that he's going to have Jude Bellingham waiting for him at Real Madrid. Now, we see a lot of English football players, not even a lot. Well, you can count by our fingers the amount of really good English players who are playing overseas, not in England. And for a lot of these players, I think it's kind of scary to leave England, the place that they've been all their life, and go to a team with a whole different style, all different lifestyle, all different culture. And for Trent, that transition is going to be smoother because he has Bellingham with him. He's a guy that has been through that transition into Germany a couple of years ago, and he's going through this transition still for the past 2 years. So to have a guy that has gone through that process helping Trent is another massive point in why he wants to join Real Madrid, and why it's going to become easier for him to join Real Madrid. And also the people in the dressing room, the players, they are the squad. I think it can be very easy for Trent to fit in, to come in and feel at home really quick. But I can also see why the fans are angry. I can also see why the fans feel betrayed by Trent and why they don't want to see him leave. Obviously, Trent has also become a boyhood icon. The thing we've seen, like Steven Gerrard become in the past with Liverpool, we kind of saw Trent shape up to be the same type of player and to be the same type of boyhood idol that he was going to become. And for fans of Liverpool, they're always going to become hurt. I mean, even me, as a neutral fan, it's kind of hurt to see Trent leave Liverpool after so many years. So for a Liverpool fan, I couldn't even fathom how big of a challenge it must be to really overcome Trent leaving after so many years of him playing in the first team. And to add insult to the injury, Trent's leaving on a free. So after all this hurt, you expect Liverpool to win something from this deal. I mean, Trent is leaving, at least gain something, gain like 40 million, 50 million. But the fact is, Liverpool's going to leave out of this deal with nothing to win. They're going to get zero money. Obviously, they're going to not have to pay their wages, which at this moment it was actually quite a lot of wages, but still they don't win a lot from him leaving, and I think that's just another point in which Liverpool fans are angry about. And I think the biggest fact and the biggest thing about Liverpool fans are against Trent or not happy with Trent's way of living is that he hasn't fully said that he's leaving. I think it's April right now. It's April right now. We're about 2-3 months until June. And Trent hasn't spoken about if he's leaving, if he's staying. He hasn't spoken to the fans clearly. He hasn't given no clarity over his future. Because we see a lot of team idols speak about oh, I'm leaving this year. It's gonna be my following year. In the next summer, I'm leaving, and that's a lot more clarity than what Trent has given his fans in his past couple of months. Even Salah Van Dijk have kind of openly talked about his contract, and even there's been rumored that Salah has done a contract announcement video in a yacht But those two have openly talked more about contracts than Trent has did. So maybe he's still not really locked in on Real Madrid, or he still hasn't really fully taken out the decision. But according to reports, he is almost certain to go into Real Madrid. So at this stage, to Liverpool fans to have any clarity to if he's leaving, if he's staying, if he's going to renew his contract, I can see why they view this as a backstabbing in Trent's order. Overall, if I don't think Sebastian leaving, I think it's a very bad way of leaving for Trent. I still have to side with Trent and say that he's not right for leaving. Yes, take the most of his career. It's his life, it's his decision. He has to be the one that's making it. Even though Liverpool, until forever, he's going to become an idol at Liverpool. Time will heal all wounds, and time to become an idol at Liverpool. It all makes sense for him to join Real Madrid because Real Madrid is a very compelling club. It's a team that's very hard to say no to. So I side with Trent at this, even though I don't think he has handled the best. I think it will be a mistake for Trent to go on to Spain. However, I don't think Real Madrid is going to be the one making a mistake this summer by bringing in Trent, and that's because I don't really like how Trent fits with his squad overall. Obviously, offensively, Trent will be a massive plus to the Real Madrid team. You can take their offense to a high level, to an even higher level, because Trent is really the only guy in this midfield or in the defense that can really dictate the tempo of play. That has the passing ability that all top midfielders have. Real Madrid have a guy in that midfield or the defense has the passing ability as close to Trent. Obviously, if you take off Modric, who we don't know if he's going to stay or not past this summer, or obviously him being very old, we don't know how much he'll possibly impact the team. So Trent is going to become the only really good player that has his passing ability that can help Real Madrid into build a face. Looking at the stats, Real Madrid it's become very important to build a face. In terms of progressive passes, they are 11th in progressive passes in the Champions League. And in their whole team, Trent will be 3rd in progressive passes and 2nd in passes in the final third as well. And this coming from a right back just shows how good Trent is from the build-up and how Real Madrid are weak in terms of building from the back line. And Trent can come in and possibly impact that. And not only that, it can also definitely impact positively in the final third. We see Real Madrid play with the offense that's sometimes stagnated, very much to get the ball to Bellingham and try to figure it out. Get the ball to Vinicius Jr. and try and dribble his way in. Try to give Mbappe and try and get him to figure his way in. And Trent, first of all, is going to offer width for this team. Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. all play the same kind of area to left flank, and that becomes that Real Madrid style of play. It's become very stagnated, very concentrated on the left hand side, which brings a lot of space to the right hand side. That Real Madrid doesn't really have the players to maximize that. And Trent coming in, it's going to offer defenses to really defending him and making that their spaces in the middle become bigger, and spaces in the left side also become bigger, and that overall brings a more balanced nature to their offense for Real Madrid. As you by the stats, 40% of touches from Real Madrid come from the left sides. So you can see how stagnated this Real Madrid offense is for the left side. So you can offer the width, you can offer the crosses, which I think is really missing for Real Madrid. You can offer some very good long passes in behind that Mbappe and Vinicius with that pace can very much take the best of. I don't think Real Madrid has a lot of those players that can be able to do those type of passes in the squad right now. Also, I mean, in terms of squad building, Carvajal is getting old, it's coming off ACL injury, and Lucas Vázquez is kind of become the second option, right back alongside Valverde, so you don't have a really natural right back at that position. So Trent coming in will definitely solve that issue of squad building on the right back side, and obviously him coming on a free will also just be a massive boost financially for Real Madrid. I think all the past years, I think the past 4-5 years, we've all had discourse about Trent and his defending. We know Trent can defend. Obviously, we have some flashes of him defending well, but in terms of overall defending, Trent is not good. Comparing to Kyle Walker, with James, there's been a comparison being made over the past 5-6 years almost. And I mean, the conclusion is pretty much the same. Trent in terms of defending is way much weaker than his compatriots, and that goes with Real Madrid as well. When you have guys like Carvajal and Valverde, who are both good defenders, going from those players to Trent, who's not a good defender, it has very bad positioning, can win the game defensively, very bad on 2v1s, very bad on 1v1s, really almost a zero on the defensive side. So go from Valverde and Carvajal to Trent on the right hand side, it's gonna hurt Real Madrid a lot defensively. And Real tried a team that we know is bad defensively. We know that. Hansel even admitted that on a press interview, saying that Real Madrid needs balance. Obviously, they're very good offensively, but defensively they're not good, and then they lack balance. And a big part of that balance kind of being diluted down to now lots is because they had a pretty good back four in terms of defending, and even Chouameni and Camavinga in the midfield helped that balance in the middle. However, with Trent coming in, that will be a massive hole to kind of come into, to kind of let other teams explore. Mbappe and Vinicius already don't bring the defensive work rate and defensive pressure that most players bring into a team. That's a big weak point that how they already defensively. And then to have a fullback that cannot defend and is occasionally being targeted by teams week in and week out, it just make Real Madrid an even more open team defensively. It's going to be a team that's even going to be way easier to break into, because already at this year we can see by the numbers that Real Madrid has been a very easy team to break into. And we've seen from the past games, Barcelona has scored 4 past them, Sociedad has scored 4 past them just this past week. And in La Liga, they're only the 5th best defense, which for the team that wants to win the league, I think is kind of underwhelming. And in Champions League, they're the 18th best defense, 18th. So that really shows how bad they are defensively in Spain and in Europe. And obviously, like before with the Marcelo and now that teams with Ronaldo and Gareth Bale, we saw a team that wasn't that good defensively, but with that, all football was being played at that time, I think it was less of a risk to buy in more offensive talent and buy less on defensive talent. Right now, the football is being played where if you have a hole in your squad, if you have a player that's not going to offer as much, people are going to target. Clubs are going to target that weak hole and are going to try to make the most out of that. And Trent's going to just signify and amplify that mistake. It's going to cost Real Madrid a lot of points, a lot of games, a lot of good teams, especially in Champions League or La Liga. A lot of teams play low blocks. That's going to be great in defending those. But in Europe and against like Barca, Atletico, or the big Spanish teams are going to be able to identify that problem and going to be able to attack that problem. Like, do you imagine Trent defending Rafinha in the El Clasico? That should be shambles. Imagine like if Lamine Yamal goes onto the left flank and gets in a duel with Trent. That's just, I mean, I'm really afraid by how Trent will fit to Real Madrid, how defensively weak are they going to be. I'm going to be very interested in seeing Ancelotti, or whoever the next head coach will be with Real Madrid next season. He's going to be able to fit Trent with his teams, or it's going to become an unplayable player against big players, against big teams. If big games like Champions League final or teams that are going to attack you offensively, Trent's going to become unplayable because of the whole nature of the squad. And if Valverde is going to be more trusted more than Trent to get those edge over those games. However, I don't think Trent is going to be the one making a mistake here. But I do think Real are making a mistake by bringing in even more star power in a team that will add lots and lots of star power, even more than they should have had.